The following video is a personal opinionated rant meant to incite discussion and debate as opposed to causing drama, trolling, or whatever else the internet is up to these days. Got that? Good. Now shut up and listen.
Sit suffering, and you him win, fair weather friend of mine. Try not to think, I merely blink, hope you wish you away the light.
Frost. Okay, let me backtrack a bit to kind of explain where I'm coming from here. When I first saw Frost, I was thinking, oh hey, another member of Frieza's race who hopefully isn't Frieza and hopefully isn't evil. Boy, was I 10 kinds of wrong on that one. How? Well, here's how it works. A simple writing technique is to repeat a character's identity several times to get it into the audience's head that said character is that identity. In other words, to confirm for the audience that Frost and Frieza were one and the same on a proper DNA test, they decided to repeat it over and over and over. Heck, Goku even acknowledged at one point that they had the same voice. So yeah, Frost is Frieza. Heck, he's even evil like Frieza. Well, he's not exactly evil in the same way that Frieza is. Frost is the result for what happened if Frieza were in a classroom on how to be a villain, taught by Lex Luthor. So if that's Frost's character in a nutshell, you're probably wondering, what's his deal with all of this? Well, we just came off the heels of Golden Frieza, so why in this new universe, in this new arc, with these new breakout characters, did we get a weaker Frieza with Lex Luthor's business sense? Actually, you know what? Scratch that. I have a pretty good idea as to why. Beerus was panned in Battle of Gods for not being an outright villain, but actually a cool guy with just a short temper. So if Frost had actually been a legit good guy who resorted to cheating in order to save his universe out of desperation, you can bet your bottom dollar that fans would have hated the idea because he's not an outright villain. So in hindsight, this might have actually been a smart move on Toei and Toriyama's part, though I don't necessarily think that the fans are entirely to blame for this either. For those of you who don't know, Androids 19 and 20 were originally meant to be the antagonists of the Android saga, but when Toriyama's editor wasn't sold on them, he created Androids 17 and 18. When the editor thought that he didn't look threatening enough, Toriyama created Imperfect Cell. Sheesh, if that's any indication of working for an editor, it's like I might want to stay independent. But I digress. I don't think the fans are entirely to blame here, no matter how much I want to believe it. See, this is one of those situations that just because you can doesn't mean you necessarily should, as I'm not the only one who's disappointed by the fact that Frost at the end of the day is a weaker, more business-savvy Frieza. I mean, within Dragon Ball Heroes, when you can play as Froze, and in Dragon Ball Xenoverse, when you can play as a member of Frieza's race, both of whom are heroes and helping save the Dragon Ball universe, why on earth would you not want to give us a member of Frieza's race, in canon, that isn't a villain? Who knows whether this be an official decision by Toriyama or one of his editors, this might be the best decision they made overall. I don't know. I guess we're gonna have to wait and see what an official interview might say. This is Devon Grimson signing out, and I will see you all in the next video. Have a nice day.